And welcome to York News, the best place to find out what's new and what's happening in York County. I'm Gail Whitaker. In this edition, some welcome news about our tourism efforts as we welcome in the fall season. Up first, according to data from the U.S. Travel Association, York County's tourism programs have been paying off. In 2015, York County tourism-related revenue increased 3.4% to $218.3 million. That was the highest increase in the historic Triangle. Tourism supported almost 2,000 jobs in the county, which is a 3.8% increase, and led to a 6.8% increase in local taxes and a 7.1% increase in state taxes. These figures are based on spending by visitors who travel 50 miles or more away from home. Expect lots of visitors and residents alike to enjoy a variety of fall events, including extended market days and new exhibits at York Hall, in addition to the many planned at Riverwalk Landing, at our parks, and our county facilities. For a complete listing, please see the Fall Activity Guide located at www.yorkcounty.gov/parksandrec or call 890-3500. Voters head to the polls on November 8th. On the ballot is President and Vice President, but those aren't the only items on the ballot here in York County and in Virginia. The ballot also includes a member of the House of Representatives and 2 proposed amendments to the Virginia Constitution. In District 4, there is also a school board member on the ballot.
The main thing voters need to know for this election is whether you're registered to vote. You need to register to vote by October the 17th if you want to vote in this election. And if you're not sure if you're registered to vote for whatever reason, then you need to call our office at 890-3440, or you can go online and check that information out at www.vote.virginia, which is spelled out, .gov. If you make a mistake on the ballot, we have ordered enough ballots for every voter in York County, plus some. And so if you have a mistake, we can give you a replacement ballot. You just tell the election official nearby that you need a replacement, and they are trained on how to help you do what we call spoil the ballot. And then you can get a replacement ballot and complete it how you see fit, and then vote, and then go on your way.
For a complete voter guide with sample ballots and information on proposed constitutional amendments, please visit the voter registrar's website at www.yorkcounty.gov/voting or call the office at 890-3440.
Think about some of the most common questions you get asked about your business.
If you have or ever thought about having a home-based business, the York County Economic Development Authority and the Office of Economic Development may be able to help. Make plans to attend the Home-Based Business Resource Fair and Conference on Friday, November 18th from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. at the Williamsburg Hellenic Center on Moortown Road. This second annual event features a resource fair with over 30 exhibitors, as well as conference sessions and breakout tracks on specific topics to assist home-based businesses. You won't want to miss keynote speaker Ed Bestoso, home-based entrepreneur, master coach, and founder of the Make Green Go Green website. Register online at www.yorkbizexpo.com. Only $20 registration for York County Chamber of Commerce members. If you're interested in being an exhibitor or sponsor, please call 877-5920 or visit the website for more information. In addition to the November 18th event, the county's Home-Based Business Lunch and Learn series is a great resource for entrepreneurs. Held the second Wednesday of each month from noon to 1 at the York County Chamber of Commerce office.
We were number 19 in the nation for startups.
Sponsored by the Chamber, York County Economic Development Authority, and Launchpad Greater Williamsburg Business Incubator, the Lunch and Learns feature a keynote speaker, question and answer session, roundtable discussion, and networking. Bring your own bag lunch and enjoy free drinks and desserts. For more information, call the Office of Economic Development at 890-3317. The United Way, Housing Partnerships, and York County teamed up for the annual Day of Caring. This effort supports local nonprofit and public service agencies in the Hampton Roads region by connecting teams of volunteers to various improvement projects throughout the area. York News producer Brian Harmon was in Carver Gardens, and here are some of the highlights he captured.
Today's a day of caring in the Carver Gardens section of York County. This is the third event that I've participated in, working for the Department of Waste Management, Public Works. Come out and help somebody else. Think about others. Somebody that's not able to do, maybe do for themselves. It's a good thing.
It's an opportunity for us to come out and tie into what we're already doing, and you have more of an impact overall. We do this also in other communities too. This just happens to be today is what I put our focus on.
I think it's a good event that helps the citizens out.
We've been working with York County for the last couple years on the Carver Gardens Neighborhood Revitalization Program. We're fixing up a lot of the houses, but what we don't do is yard work and the beautification side of it.
They are painting my step that I tried to do a year ago, and they are doing a wonderful job.
It's gonna be a pretty step.
I moved in here with my mom in 1954, and I've seen a lot of progress.
We just thought it'd be a great opportunity to come out and kind of spruce up the yards and do some just general, cleaning up for some of our elderly neighbors and folks that have difficulty doing that themselves.
And just see you guys giving back, it's just amazing.
I appreciate them doing so much for somebody that can't do for their own anymore. Even though my grandma, Miss Sandra, she tried so hard to do it, and she won't ask nobody for help. She's just the type that do it on her own. So I just appreciate everything they come out in here and do, clean up the yard.
The citizens that I've spoke with this morning seem very, very happy that somebody's out lending them a hand. Not that they can't do it for themselves, but lending them a hand. Everybody needs a hand every now and then.
Help somebody that's not yourself. Don't be selfish,
Come out and, rake mulch and clean gutters. It's just, you feel good. You're helping out, and it gets us all out of what we normally do for a living. I get to get out of my office and come clean gutters and cut down limbs, so it's great.
It just makes me feel good to be able to help somebody. It's the way I was raised. It's what I was taught, to help people, and it's a good thing. I look forward to participating in more in the future.
Day of Caring supports local nonprofit and public service agencies in the Hampton Roads community by connecting teams of volunteers to various improvement projects throughout the area. This year marks the 235th anniversary of the Battle of Yorktown, and the battlefields will be filled with activities commemorating the surrender of Cornwallis and essentially ending the Revolutionary War. Special park ranger guided tours and preview of the new American Revolutionary Museum, including the debut of a new introductory film, Liberty Fever, and 22,000 square feet of exhibition galleries are also scheduled. As always, this special event, sponsored by the National Park Service, culminates with all of the Yorktown Day traditions on Wednesday, October 19th. Wreath-laying ceremonies begin at 8:45 a.m., followed by the Yorktown Day Parade on Main Street and Brunswick Stew Lunch. The afternoon highlight is always the United States Army Old Guard Fife and Drum Corps performance on the battlefield, followed by the Surrender Field Walk. For more information about this and all of the Yorktown events, be sure to visit our website at www.visityorktown.org or follow us on Facebook. Our York County seniors are living longer, living healthier, and living happier. We'd like to think it has a little something to do with the Senior Center of York celebrating its 25th anniversary. 25 years of friendships, activities, learning, and traveling. The Senior Center is a popular gathering place for York County residents 55 years young and their spouses. All programs and functions are requested by patrons and supported by many hardworking volunteers who are dedicated to making the center a continuing and growing success.
Little eyes, I love you. Little eyes, I love you.
The dining club, crafts, bridge clubs, computer classes, and senior-size programs are particularly popular. The center is operated by York County with involvement from the business and civic community and the Peninsula Agency on Aging. The center is open Monday through Friday. For information on classes, special events, trips, and more, please contact the center at 890-3444. Rains from Tropical Storm Hermine caused the Virginia Symphony's Labor Day weekend show to be washed out. Lucky for us, the symphony was able to reschedule, and a couple of weeks later, the concert delighted hundreds that could attend. York News videographer Mike Leonard attended the performance that included the Fifes and Drums of Yorktown and a blue ribbon picnic competition. The symphony performed under the baton of Benjamin Rouse.
Beginning of the war that were drafted were put all in the same company, and it was company
Please
G.
consider joining us for another Yorktown tradition on Wednesday, November 11th, the Veterans Day Memorial Service at York Hall. Coordinated by the York County Historical Committee, the service includes a tolling of the bell, presentation of colors, singing of the national anthem, Pledge of Allegiance, and taps. For more information, please call York County Parks, Recreation, and Tourism at 890-3500 or visit the county website. And one more fall event to remind you of. It's almost time to fall back. Don't forget that daylight savings time ends early Sunday morning on November 6th. And to change those batteries in your smoke detectors. Thanks for watching this edition of York News. Stay tuned for more local programs on your York County Television channel.